Hello, everybody! This is Jersey Lee Z, you may call me Lee. And if it sounds like I've just woken up, it's because I have. I woke up just about, I don't know, 20 minutes before stream today. But that's alright, because we're here. And it's time to warm up my voice with 3 to 4 hours of voice acting. Is Lee here to do crime or solve crime? Definitely both. Definitely both. For sure both. But hopefully we'll at least get to solve this crime while we do crime. Oh yeah. Gregorio, sweet Gregorio. And whatever the hell... Oh, wait, no. We're not young Gregorio? I guess he wasn't that young. But, you know... It takes place in the past. He's, like, young, right? He died young. Hope my week's been well. It's been alright. Whoa, deep on that one. Sorry, Malzerino. Didn't mean to bend your ear for so long. Sorry, hold on. That entire segment was Fender... Like... that entire segment was Fender recounting every single little detail of the case to Miles. Holy shit. I had no idea that was how it all came about. Yeah, and that was my father's final case before, you know, events went down and he ended up dead, and I spent the next 15 years thinking that I was the one who killed him. Wow. And to think you were eating paper that day. I read the files, but they don't go into anywhere near that level of detail. Like, seriously, you talked about how you ran in circles for quite a bit. Like, literally, physically, you ran in circles. Why? I'll bet they paid things in a much rosier light for the prosecution, too. Von Karma was the one in charge, after all. What happened with the case after that? I mean, it can't be that rosy of a light, because that's the first time that Von Karma's ever gotten a penalty, right? Right? Well, with the ice sculptures vanishing from the victim's room, things hit a bit of a rough patch. So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict in the trial. A full year? I thought cases had to be, like, resolved in 3 days in Ace Attorney. What? What? A year? This is back before they brought in the whole initial trial thing. Oh, okay. Sorry. Is the initial trial thing the, oh, we have to wrap it up in 3 days thing? You didn't have to finish up in double quick time like you do nowadays. Huh. And why do we have to do that now? I see. Did they ever find out how the victim's creations managed to just disappear? Well... you know, it's ice, so... they were sorbets or frozen desserts, or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. And if it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened. But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down. Huh. What do you mean? So this place is a gallery these days, but back then it was Samson Tangaroa's place, yeah? Indeed. And the site of the IS-7 incident. Well, word is Frost's ice sculptures are suddenly back on display, 18 years after that fateful day. Huh. But there was, like, water on the floor, right? So what, were they swapped and then they melted? Huh. The very sculptures the victim made. Who knows? Could be they're just modeled on the originals. But I figured it was worth coming down for a little look-see, just in case. Seemed like the least I could do for poor old Gregory. Okay, I just need clarification. Is it actually true that you ate your paper? Why? You're not going to eat your paper now, right? I just noticed the notepad in your pocket. Well, alrighty then. Let's go take a look at these icy marvels, shall we, kiddo? I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known. Oh, it's even on the same side. So, Winter Wing, Winter Wing. Huh? I don't believe it, it's locked. I mean, it's a museum. Like, if the door's closed, it probably is for a reason, man. Well, art gallery. The gallery's open for biz, but the Winter Wonder Wing's off limits? What gives? Fender, perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there. Oh, he just assumed that it was here because that's where it was last time. Zodiac Hall? Huh. It is freaky. Could have sworn it was this one. Oh, that's gonna be that's gonna be relevant as fuck. Anywho, shall we? Time to dive on in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago. Is that Ron Delight and Desiree? Oh shit! I see they're still keeping it chilly as all heck in these rooms. I'm about to turn into a popsicle stick. It is the Winter Wing, you know? But you're right, it's like a freezer in here. I wonder fucking why. Those are really detailed ice sculptures. Holy shit. The Pleiades, a group of 7 stars off to the side of Taurus, known to some as Subaru? Like the car? This game's fun. Basically, everyone is here. What is this? Smash Brothers? Castor and Pollux, something December, countless something something can be seen emanating something something constellation. Huh. Could be a trick of the lights, but it feels like the whole room is made of ice. The temperature controls will be somewhere at the back there, if memory serves. Yeah, where that light is. Please, let me- oh, every year in December- fuck! Hey, Milester, can you go peep the degree count? I'm thinking a complaint to the management is in order. There is such a thing as too cold, yeah? Not when they're ice sculptures, man! Alright, if you insist. Take your time, mosey around and take in the sights while you're at it. I've got a camera I need to prep for action. Why? Feel like your pop might appreciate a picture of all this. I'll put it on his grave so he can have a gander. Of course. You know, you're much more emotionally involved with my old man than I ever was because, you know, I kind of thought that I killed him for 15 years, and then I was emotionally stunted because, you know, I was raised by a Von Karma. So, I appreciate it. I appreciate that someone was there to, like, clean his grave and stuff. I'm bad at this. Castor and Pollux. Every year in December, countless shooting stars can be seen emanating from this constellation. Castor and Pollux were 2 brothers who loved one another so much that they became stars when they died. I see. So this is Taurus. And then who the fuck is this? Wait. There's an enormous block of ice on display here. This one's not very much of a statue, is it? There's some explanatory text engraved in it. Castor and Pollux. Every year in December, countless shooting stars can be seen emanating from this constellation. Hopefully that was filial love. Yeah! Yeah! So then Damask needs to... Girl! Do not encourage the theft of entire, like, art gallery pieces. Although I guess that's kind of what, like, phantom thieves do, right? Yeah, and then I wish these two would stop talking so loudly. It's difficult to concentrate. Never mind. I'll just go take a look at some other exhibits. How the fuck would you steal ice? Listen, if anyone can figure it out, it's Mask Damask, alright? Comically large freezer. You get it! You get it! So how about this? I scream out, oh no, this must be the work of that villain Damask. Yeah, and I go, that's me, the legendary Mask Damask. Yeah, and then, no. Say that and you'll be in cuffs before you can blink, Ronnie. You've got to take this more seriously. Otherwise, how are we going to get this to market to sell? It's an ice sculpture. What exactly are these two plotting? Like, in broad daylight, in front of other people. Are they blind? Perhaps they just don't care? What are they going for? Triple jeopardy? Fuck. There are two large ice statues on display here. Guess these are remakes of Frost's work from 18 years back. Real eye-catching stuff. Ice sculpture's a heck of an art form, huh? It is. These are the works my father never got to see. To think that I get to see them instead. So many years later. I'm sorry to butt in while you're deep in a think hole, Milester. Don't say it like that. But would you mind looking this way a sec? What? This way? Beautiful, yeah, just like that. Edgeworth is so fucking bad on camera. Holy shit. This man... This man. Fender. Really? I say cheese! Please don't do that again. I don't like having my picture taken. Least photogenic man in the world. My bad, big guy, my bad. This is gonna be relevant, right? Looks like an introvert dragged out of his house. What the fuck? Yeah, it's because it is. Like, honestly, if Edgeworth had his way, I bet he would just have Gumshoe investigate all this, and then he would do the, logic stuff from home. From home being his prosecutor's office, because I don't know if he actually has a house. I love him so much. Phoenix, probably. Yeah. This is the man that Phoenix Wright is, like, in love with. What's gonna be relevant in this fucking picture, though? Maybe the liar in the background? Maybe, like, oh, it doesn't have strings or something. My bad, big guy, my bad. Had to check if this whole thing was still working is all. Now that you mention it, your camera does look rather ancient. We have smartphones, old man. Yep, vintage model. You ever hear of an instant camera? Listen, I'm young, but I'm not that young, Fender. It develops a picture right after you take the shot. Still twists my noggin trying to think how it works. What, so this is new technology to you? I know what an instant camera is, although I've never used one. Should've known Mr. Know-It-All would know it all. You really are your father's son. Alright, step aside. I need to get some good shots of the room here. How many pictures can you take with those things? For all his joking, he looks very serious about the pictures he's taking. He must have his own theories about the IS-7 incident. Nah, picture people are just like that. Mugshot vibes. It's true. I should have been a paparazzo. These are gold and they develop right away. Wanna see? The rock salt lamp. Hello. Oh, I'm piecing it together already. Rock salt lamp? Salt lowers the freezing, or raises the freezing temperature? Wait. Does it? Wait. Lowers the freezing temperature. Yeah, okay. I know how physics works. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I sure hope there's not any salt nearby. Salt lowers the freezing temperature of sculptures. You sprinkle some salt on those bad boys, they melt. Perfect logic. Well, since you've already shoved one in my face. Alright, Brainiac, question. What do these two sculptures represent? They appear to represent Taurus and Gemini. Oh. Oh, the constellation things are explaining these sculptures. That's Gemini? Huh. Two constellations best observed during wintertime. Huh. Bingo! He shoots, he scores! Whew! You're a regular encyclopedia master. A streamer is smart. This is rare. You know what? I would say that I resent that, but you're completely right. Guess that's why they, why this is the Winter Wing, right? Because they have the Winter Star stuff on display here. Anyway, seeing as I'm the nicest old rogue on the block, this one's yours for keepsies. Thanks. Rock salt. So the victim made these same zodiac statues out of flavored ice for the contest 18 years ago. You know, like, that reminds me of this one video I saw of, like, there's this museum where all of the sculptures are made of sugar or something, and people straight up lick it, and it's just like, it's just like, ew. Like, people lick it, people let their babies lick it, and it's just like, oh, you want disease. You want to die? You want the germs. Like, it's suddenly entirely plausible how COVID was so widespread. Gross and unsanitary, yes! Yes! Which is, you know, readily apparent to anyone with half a brain cell, I think? But it reminds me of that, like, bubblegum wall. Oh. Like, I don't know about that, but I can imagine it already. Ugh. Sure did. Lovingly crafted life-size desserts. I only ever saw the old ones in photos, though. But these are the spit of the originals. So this is what you wanted to show me. Yep. I think Gregory would have wanted you to see him, too. And I may not have had it in me to come here on my own. Sorry to drag you along. Not at all. I'm happy to be able to see where my father's final case unfolded. Good to hear you say so, Paleo. Let's say we grab another quick snap to commemorate this heartwarming occasion. No, absolutely not. You saw how the first photo turned out. We don't need a repeat. Oh, is the Pleiades like... Huh. A group of 7 stars, huh. just to the side of Taurus, known to some as Subaru. Huh. Wait, I thought Castor and Pollux were just like... Castor and Pollux are 2 stars within Gemini, right? I'm pretty sure. Pleiades is separate from Taurus, though. It's a statue of a rather ferocious-looking bull. Not a gaze one would want to be fixed with. Miles is like, I don't do photos. He really doesn't. Did you see his face? Like, I don't think... Like, is there a photo of this man where he is not grimacing in some kind of way? Like, in the entire series. Like, because the only pictures that I can think of... The only pictures of Miles that I can think of, are like the photo of him, of like young K using his jabot, his cravat, as like a tissue. There's that. There's the picture at the end of Ace Attorney 1. Where Gumshoe's holding the big sign and Edgeworth's like, no. And then that picture where he's very much still grimacing. Pretty sure Castor and Pollux are like the 2 stars that Gemini was created for. Yeah. Honestly, the only reason I know jack shit about constellations is because of Homestuck. But then I was always taught to return a stare with a stare. Like, this is a running joke in this game, I think, where Edgeworth just stares at inanimate objects or just, like, the sky. Although, in this case, discretion might be the better part of valor. Oh, he actually gave up this time? Crazy. Hi, child? A boy wearing a backpack. What's he doing at an art gallery on his own? Where are your parents? Are your parents the 2 over there? Why do you have horns? She wanted to run a gallery so bad she just quit the industry? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Does this boy know the owner of the gallery, perhaps? She wanted to run a gallery so bad she quit the industry. There's a huge block of ice on display here. It must be incredibly heavy. But maybe not, what with it being hollow on the inside. Huh. Wait, so this is just like a display case? Or that he's etched constellations on? Wait, how the fuck does this work? Huh. There's a constellation engraved into the surface, along with some explanatory text. The Pleiades, known to some as Subaru, they form part of the larger constellation of Taurus. Oh, I see. But why cram so many stars into one tiny part of a single constellation? Edgeworth, they don't... Like, what? Are you asking why the universe decided to put the stars there? What? Edgeworth, you know they're actually up there in the sky, right? I guess people in ancient times weren't hugely careful about such things. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Lamp. This lamp appears to be made of rock salt. It's illuminating the diagram of the zodiac just above it. Yes, both Gemini and Taurus are not only zodiac signs, but constellations that are visible during winter. Edgeworth. What do you think the zodiac signs are based on? My man! I think he means why use so many of the stars. The constellations are literally made-up lines. Yeah, I mean, I guess. But, like, he said specifically why cram so many stars into, like, one side. As if the orientation of the stars was up to was up to the ancient people. Winter constellations on display in the Winter Wing, and uniquely, these statues are made of flavored ice. According to the pamphlet we received, the ones in the other rooms are made of crystal glass. Huh. Ice might be rather fitting for the Summer Wing, too. Who doesn't like a nice snow cone on a sunny day? But then it would probably be too similar to this room, I suppose. Huh. Fender, I can't seem to find the temperature controls you mentioned. It's honestly crazy that these are, like, within, you know, a spectator reach. I feel like this is so easy to fuck with. Like, random fucking high schooler on, like, a field trip is going to trigger these for funsies, you know? Melt the entire room. Oh yeah, it's a little tricky if you don't know where it's at. Here, I'll have it open for you in a jiffy. Huh? Uh-huh. Dang thing's locked. Okay, good. Good. Makes sense, I guess. Wouldn't want the visitors cranking up the thermostat and melting the art. According to the pamphlet, the Winter Wing is kept at a constant 27 degrees. Fahrenheit, right? Hoo-wee! That's colder than a snowman's cold bits. I'm gonna freeze to death in here. That's like a good day in Jersey winter. What? You had customers pull the fire alarm on you 2 times when you worked at GameStop? Condolences. Condolences. Customers certainly are a shit. Guess there's only one thing for it. Somebody's getting a snuggle. Absolutely not. Hey, what's with the icy stare? You want me to freeze to death? We have to share body heat, Miles. Aw, come on, Miles Reno. Me and your dad would always, you know, hug it out sometimes. 27 Celsius, that's an average winter day in Brazil. 27 up here in MA is like warm. Yeah. Yeah. No. Absolutely fucking not. Alrighty, I got the shots I wanted. Shall we scoot on over to another wing and see what's cooking? Might as well do the full tour while we're here. I suppose so. Who? What was that? It came from the fountain room. Come on, let's go see what's up. Oh my fucking god. It's fucking Larry again! Who the fuck is that? There's someone on the ground. And is that? No, certainly not. Certainly not. I'm hallucinating. It was so cold in that room that I'm hallucinating. Surely. Larry killed an old guy. You know what? Fucking leave him to his fate. I'm leaving. Larry, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, it's you. You're the fucking dude. The sugar. Sugar man. Like, what the fuck did he do? He did, like, a sugar bubble art. Something like that. Actually, never mind that. What on earth is going on? I see he's in his Loris Donim phase. Edgy! You should have seen it. It was awful. Just calm down and tell me why there's an unconscious man on the floor. He is unconscious, right? You didn't kill him? I didn't do anything. He just fell down in front of me. Wait, I know this guy. Is he fucking dead? Oh! You two? Huh. I think Larry's gonna be like the super secret mastermind behind every single game in some way. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. I mean, I wouldn't believe it, but I could see it happening. Is everything alright? Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in an art gallery, you naughty boys? You're not in jail? Like, didn't you... I mean, I guess it's been, what? How many years? At least 15. Not the drug candy woman. Wait, this smell. He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms. It's not safe, Miles. We need to get everybody out of here. What, is it fucking COVID? What's happening? Everyone with me, there isn't a moment to lose. There's poison gas coming out of that room. Oh shit, what? The fuck? Who's supposed to be in jail? The short woman, Delia? I know she didn't do anything wrong. I mean, she did do something wrong. She faked being a patissier to be in the competition, but I don't know. I thought she was like the killer or something. What the fuck is happening here? Why are you here, Larry? How's the victim doing, Fender? Not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out and it sounds like it's pretty serious. But the paramedics said there are no signs of external injury, and that he was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive, just barely. He was lucky we found him when we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. They put him in the medical room with a specialist. I see. I couldn't help noticing that it seemed like you knew him, Fender. Especially since you said, I know this guy. Sure do. That was Carmelo Gusto. He was here back when the whole IS-7 thing went down. Fake being a chef is a jailable offense. There you go. There you go. Go to jail. The confectioner. So he was here 18 years ago, too. How convenient. How convenient that I was here for this. Any hoozles. This guy here seems like he's in rude health. Old pal of yours, Malzarino? If you could fucking say that. Sure. Yes. Something like that. I'm glad you're okay, Larry. Something like that? Are you serious, Edgy? You've known me since elementary school. Crush your guys' feelings, why don't you? Yeah, I've known you since you stole my lunch money. Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Laurie Stonim when I'm dressed like this. Oh yeah, Larry. Oh yeah, like Edgeworth does know about Laurie Stonim because he was involved in that final Trials and Tribulations case. I almost forgot. So, no more Larry, okay? Got that? Absolutely not, Larry. This is Larry Butts. He's a bit of a troublemaker, but he's one of my only friends from back when we were little kids. God, I need to socialize. Fuck. Ever since he developed a passion for art, he's been trying to make it big as Maurice Donim. Which is like a kind of crazy storyline because he succeeds. He actually succeeds because I think by the DLC case in Spirit of Justice, he's actually a successful artist. Funny, he's like Miles' best friend. Yeah. It's a bit tragic, honestly. But new name or not, he's still the same old Larry. And if something smells, it's usually the butts. Whoa, grade school buddies! I need to go tell Gregory about this. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a pal. He was always worried you never click with anybody. Oh, please. If I click with anyone, it's Phoenix, but, you know, Larry's here too, I guess. I hear that, Edgy? You're lucky to have a friend like me. Am I? I never knew I was the cause of such worries from my father. I mean, obviously, dude. Did you see how you dressed in in elementary school? Dude. Like, dude. You had a little bow tie. You didn't even get that aesthetic from your dad or anything. You just started dressing like that, and he's like, oh. He's like, oh. Something's wrong with that boy. Don't let this guy fail at school. Jesus. Never mind that now, Larry. What are you doing here? Laurice, Edgy! How many times do I have to tell you it's Laurice? What are you doing here? Hey, what's with the demon eyes? Alright, I'll talk. Just stop looking at me like that. Good, now talk. You wanna know why I'm here? Why the heck do you think? For my art, of course. Oh, and I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon, so I thought I'd better scope the place out. So, not actually for your art at all. For some floozy. Laurice, my man. An artist and a romantic. You'll have to introduce me to this lady friend of yours. So we can, you know, hug it out. Oh, sure. It's nice to have somebody take an interest for once. Yeah, Larry is the Larry's the token straight of the series. Like I saw a Tumblr post. I saw a Tumblr post that was like, oh, instead of having a token gay character, there should be a cast of like all queer people, and then we have token straight guy Larry, and they're just like, oh, we love you, straight Larry, ha ha ha, and then someone just replies with a picture of Larry Butts. You just here to see Edgelord Chess stand and be a JoJo reference? Yeah, pretty much. Spammy. Fucking kill me, please. The Ace Attorney games on Steam are tagged LGBTQ? That's actually crazy. Oh, by the way, Lauricio. Did you notice anything when you found the victim? Nothing in particular. Didn't you say you'd seen something awful? Oh, that. The old guy, he just appeared and then splat! He was on the floor. Scared the life out of me. But for once, I had nothing to do with any of it. Don't look so proud. That's the least we should be able to hope for. And somehow I doubt it. Honored guests, I can only apologize for the trouble you've experienced. I'm Judy Bound. I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager. Is this what the little kid with the horns? Is this who he was talking about? Oh, you wanted out of the industry so bad? Or no. You wanted to start a gallery so bad you left the industry for it? So I guess she quit being a fucking patissier? I mean, it makes sense. Her partner, her show partner got jailed and died, question mark? Another person from the IS-7 incident. Who's the Green Cinderella? A suspect. Ah, good to see you, Judes. Mr. Fender, it's always a pleasure. She was at the reception desk when we arrived. So she's the one in charge here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 na, na, na. Dun, 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 na, na. Dun, 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 na, na. Dun, 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 na, na, dun. Na, 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 na. It is catchy. Do you find that funny? Because there's nothing that is exactly LGBTQ in the games, though. Nothing's saying they aren't either. Yeah, like, there is not a single line that confirms that anything gay is happening, and yet every single person that plays this game, if they're not a homophobe, can clock that there's something gay going on here. I can't believe you had to go through something so awful, and on our first day in business. Hey, quit that. It's not your fault. Also, you haven't aged at all. And like, in the past, what, like 15, 18 years? Oh, wait, I guess I'd better introduce you guys. Judy, me Miles Edgeworth, son of the late, great Gregory. Really? You're Mr. Edgeworth's son? Well... What, is this a fucking mating dance? It won't work on me, but... Isn't this fabulous? That great man's son. Oh, isn't this fabulous? That great man's son here with us. 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last. It's very lovely to meet you, Mr. Fine Attorney number 2. Judy, that was the bomb! I see you're in good voice as ever. Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, I do enjoy a good musical, but now is certainly not the time. Oh, you're a prosecutor. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions. Your father was a defense attorney, so, you know, I assumed that you would be on the same path. I don't do video game shopping stuff, like, unless it's, like, blatantly obvious, so once I saw someone mentioning it, you saw it everywhere, now it's all I can see. Yeah. She's very polite, but there's something strange about her. Hey, Judy, can I, get an autograph? You can write it in here. Well, if you're sure you'd even want such a thing. Why do you want it, Larry? Rude! You know who she is, right? Oh, come on, Milester. You don't keep up with showbiz news or nothing? Guess that's no big surprise. I don't watch TV. All I do is play chess with myself in my prosecutor's office. What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that? This is why Gregory was worried about Edgeworth. He never watched any fucking TV as a kid. Oh yeah, that's true. He watches Steel Samurai. I imagine he, like, watched them all on Blu-ray, though, yeah? Or no, it wouldn't be Blu-ray. It would be fucking cassettes, right? Not cassettes. What the fuck are they called? Tape. And just Steel Samurai. Pretty much. What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that? Judy here's a living legend. It's not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it. Huh. Sounds like she's been flourishing. Oh, don't be silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the beast for good. Oh, that's what the kid was talking about. Okay. I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were even kind enough to say that they would come visit once we open. Anyway, here you are. And good luck with your artistic endeavors. She gave him a blessing and it stuck. I can't believe it. He actually became a famous artist. Oh, thanks so much, Judy. I'll treasure it and I'll treasure it till my dying day. Ah, you and me are peas in a pod, Maurice. Peas in a gosh dang pod. Please don't insult yourself like that, Fender. How lovely for you both. Larry, could you go practice your drawing somewhere or something? You did come all the way to an art gallery after all. It would be a shame to waste the opportunity. A real artist drawing our exhibits. What an honor. Does that count as plagiarism? I may have to sue. Huh. I guess even you can have a bright idea once in a while, Edgy. I really just want you to stand off to the side while I investigate. Alright, Judy, seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will. Be right back. He's a real live wire, that one. That's one way of putting it. I can only apologize. Oh, God. I need better friends. By the way, there was another woman with you before. Where is she now? Oh, you mean Delicia? Delicia Scone. She's in the medical room, helping to care for Mr. Gusteau. I call it the medical room, but it's nothing quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them as I'm the only one on staff, and I can't leave the gallery unattended for long. Sorry, hold on. You have an entire art gallery with, like, priceless art pieces, and you don't have any security? You're the only person on staff? Bro. Drawing exhibits is not unless it's an exact copy or intended to look like an exact copy. Ah, I see. Delicia Scone. We've heard that name before, haven't we, Fender? Sure have. Sounds like our IS-7 bingo card is complete. Something tells me this isn't a coinky-dink. Perhaps I could offer you gentlemen a cup of tea? There is so poison in that fucking tea. A drop of the old Judy Bound special blend? Why not, for old time's sake? Can we talk about the guy that got poisoned? I'm not ingesting fucking anything until we find out who poisoned that man. That would be lovely. Oh, I guess not. Thank you. I guess the love of tea, the British the British aura overrode any sense of, you know, logic. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I'd better go and explain things to the other visitors. You go do your thing, Judes. Thanks again. Miles can't say no to tea. God damn it. That's how this man dies. He could know there's poison in it and would still drink it. This aroma. Ceylon, I believe. Let's give it a try. This is a fine blend. A top quality Ceylon indeed. Its citrus aroma. It's said to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? Shit. Are you a tea connoisseur as well? Your old man said those exact words 18 years ago. Really takes me back. It's like you took that one thing from your dad and then turned it into your entire aesthetic. Like, you decided that, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drink tea like my dad. And then you decided from there that you would be British. I swear to God, you didn't have a British accent when you were a kid. I don't think, right? Why? There's just one difference. Jude's cooled the sauces back then. Not today, though, it seems. Anyway, don't you think this is all a little odd? Every single person from an 18-year-old case all assembled in the same place at the same time? All when we happen to be here? Yes, almost feels as if an investigation is in order. I mean, almost feels like a man got poisoned. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, you're all right. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Fender! We heard you got caught up in a poison gas attack, so we came as fast as we could. So where's the poison gas? I'll kick its ass! Well, if it isn't the cavalry, come on, team, bring it in. No way! And besides, you're both doing just fine! Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up for nothing. Detective Gumshoe, what were you thinking bringing Kay with you? If there's poison gas here, why the fuck did you bring a child? Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous, what with the poison gas and all, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. Were you just hanging out together? Yeah, we were eating, the courthouse cinnamon rolls again. You went to the courthouse specifically for that vending machine? You know they're like $20 now, right? Yeah, that was my entire paycheck. I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran, but I just couldn't shake her off. When it comes to running away, the great thief right here is the world champ. Also, Gummy's not that fast. If I was gonna say the courthouse papers. Then run away. Don't chase the poor detective. He's a sensible sort. He's got a gas mask. Oh, wait. Do I have something? Hold on. All set, sir. Just say the word and I'll head in there and start investigating. You guys stay here. The gas can still be dangerous. Alright, we're counting on you, detective. Good luck in there, Dickie boy. Don't call him that. Oh, no way! Gummy almost looked like a real detective. I'm so proud of him. He is a real detective. On payroll. But he is a real detective. He looks kind of scary with that. Listen, you need the tools to do the job. This is Edgeworth speaking. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like the gas is mostly dissipated, sir. I can even take off my mask and... Never mind. On payroll. The payroll in question 1 quarter per year. Yeah. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Wait. What the fuck? It's the same... Wait a minute. Huh. It's the same fucking exhibit. I swear to... Okay, they were not mermaids before, were they? Surely. Surely not, right? I would have noticed that if they were mermaids. Or I guess mermen. It's Gemini, right? So they're Castor and Pollux. Very good, detective. Now tell me what you see. Wait, so he's fully fucking took the mask off. Okay, cool. Very smart of you, Gumshoe, because there's... Even if it's dissipated, there's definitely still poison in here. Just in smaller increments. Yes, sir. First up, the exhibits. There's a statue of 2 people on the left side. And on the right, some kind of 2-horned animal. Gumshoe. Gumshoe has never seen a bull before. Wait, a statue of 2 people and a 2-horned animal. Sounds familiar. In fact, it sounds identical to the display in the Winter Wing. Yeah, except there's fucking water everywhere. Other than that, the place is looking pretty damp. The sprinklers sprayed the place good. Must be what stopped the gas from spreading. The sprinklers? Are there any signs of a fire? No, sir, and the fire alarm hasn't been triggered either. So it wasn't the fucking sprinklers, Gumshoe. The ice is melting. Sprinklers look like the type that detect sprinklers look like the type that detect heat and smoke. When they detect something, they send an alarm, either fire or smoke, to the security room. Guess they read the gas as smoke and triggered the smoke alarm that way. And was anyone in the security room when that alarm went off? This place only has one employee, and that's Judy Bound, the manager. Then what the fuck is the point of the security room? And she was at the reception desk across from the security room the whole time since the gallery opened. What the fuck is the point of the security room then? So she heard the alarm from across the way and turned on the sprinklers? Yup. Seems they can only be switched on manually and only from there. Why the fuck are they manual? That should be automatic! What? The fuck? Who set this shit up? Wouldn't want the art getting soaked for no good reason, I guess. They're in display cases! And if it's manual, you could even check how bad the fire was and try to get some stuff out first. So the security setup is geared around protecting the exhibits. That makes sense in an art gallery, I guess. The security room is for when the ice sculptures get a bit quirky at night. Hello, hello, hello. And one more thing, it's freezing in here. Oh, wrong voice. And one more thing, it's freezing in here. This isn't the autumn wing, it's the deep midwinter wing. So the autumn wing is cold too. I checked the temperature, it's 26.5 degrees in here, sir. It's even colder than the winter wing. The fuck? Living ice sculptures is a cool as fuck concept. Yeah, like I'm imagining some weeping angel type shit, where the ice sculptures are like still when you look at them, but they move when you don't. This is originally not an art gallery, it was a mansion. Alright, but it still doesn't make sense. For a mansion? Why is the autumn wing being kept at the same temperature as the winter wing? Colder even. That's about all I got for now. I like how he said two people and not very clearly two mermaids. Or I guess mer people. I'll let you know if I find anything else, sir. You gotta check under the tarps. There's a body under there. Also, I see an open cabinet back there with pots and pans and butane gas, like a blowtorch. Beep. Why is there ice? We do not tolerate ice in this community. Put the ice in the deep fryer. This mansion has rivers that flew through each room into a fountain in the center room. You can change the temperature in the rooms like 0 degrees F. Yeah. Yeah. Like, but still, you would think they'd have automatic sprinklers in place. If you're cold, they're cold. Put them in your deep fryer. What did Gummy have to say? He said that the autumn wing is actually quite wintry. Huh? I don't get it. I'm wondering what it could mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. But, you know, the gas has dissipated, so why don't we just go? It's apparently fine enough to go in there without a gas mask. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation. Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves. Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime? Oh yeah, there is one guy. Miles's best bud. His what? Oh, you mean his boyfriend? Oh, is he here? I don't see his spiky hair anywhere. Ugh. We have to. And I guess we have to. God, why? Oh, it's this friend. Ugh, I don't like this one. Oh, wait, that's... Okay, didn't expect to see you here. You're looking as fresh-faced as ever. Yeah, long time no see, Larry, right? So, here's the deal, Kay. I'm Laurice right now. Oh, okay. Sure, I guess. Why? You see, I'm also a bit of an artist. Oh, so it's your alias. I like it. Good to see you, Laurice. I always knew you were nice. You were a nice, thoughtful kid. Unlike some people. God, I fucking hate you, Larry. Why am I friends with you? I have some questions for you, Larry. What the? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy, that doesn't mean I did the crime. I never fucking said you were a suspect, Larry. Oh, straight, Larry. You're so straight. I was literally talking about this. But it's just so funny. It's so funny that that post said straight Larry. Like, not even talking about Ace Attorney. And then someone was like, yeah. And guess what? I never said you did. I just need you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so exactly? Look, I didn't see anything and I didn't do anything, okay? Why do you always withhold information from me, Larry? God! I don't think I did anyway. Oh, hello! Hello! Hello, Ever. Yeah, I couldn't read the, like that they make sure the assistants are gay too. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Gumshoe also seems to be bi. Yeah. I don't think, like, I think the only fully straight character in all of Ace Attorney, is Larry. Everyone withholds information, literally everyone. Yeah, but Larry does it, like, chronically. Larry does it fucking chronically. Whoa, Chief, you don't sound too sure of yourself at the end there. There's something you should know about him, Fender. This bitch be lying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. We've been saying that about Larry for 26 years now. His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word. Larry withholds information just as he breathes. Exactly. The judge would be Ace. Yeah, I could see that. His ability to cause trouble, too. I suppose I'd better find out what he did this time. Oh, God. Judge is married with grandkids? That doesn't mean anything. That's true. Oh my God, I have to... I have to logic chess Larry? Oh. It's like high ELO Grandmaster playing, you know, the ELO 100 bot. You know? It's crazy. Like, total chess newbie. It's kind of bullying at this point, Edgeworth. How am I gonna logic Larry? Fuck, dude, who knows? The Fool's Mate would work? Oh, for sure! Our aim is to uncover anything that Larry might be hiding, which is probably quite a fucking bit. However, I didn't see anything and I didn't do anything, you can't prove otherwise! Holy fucking shit. It's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I'll need to bide my time when he gets agitated, which is most of the time, and wait for him to calm down. And he sacrifices the evidence! Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. He shouldn't prove to be, too much of a challenge. That's crazy. So let's get this over with. Fool's Mate. One and done. Mind chess, commence. Why are you fucking here? Why exactly did you come to the gallery today? What kind of question is that? What, you think I don't belong in a gallery or something? Yes! Bide my time. I mean, to be fair, he was falsely accused, literally case 1. I can somewhat understand him not wanting to say much. Okay, but that's like ancient fucking history at this point, dude. Like... Jesus. Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna paint your portrait. And when I'm done, I'll scribble all over it. What? They're all just scribbles to begin with. Can you just say something of import? I'm joking, okay? I never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks. Bro, I've seen your art skills. They are literally just scribbles. Is he threatening voodoo magic? Perhaps. According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree. Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my work. And those people are fucking blind. I'm not saying a goddamn word to this man. She's called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. What's that bar at the top again? It's my timer for, like, making decisions. Hey, his art saved Miles. Yeah, but it also, like, caused... It also was part of one of the most bullshit testimonies in all of Ace Attorney, which is the... which is the... Like, oh, she flew! She flew! Sounds Delulu for sure. She's called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything at all. And where is this Lulu? Is this Lulu in the room with us today? How come you're here alone? What, a guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second? I have my own life too, you know? God, you're so fucking stupid. This sequence is so funny because Larry's literally just divulging the information because Miles is being too quiet. Fine, Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? So I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date. And I expect you're pretty proud of this sketch. Not so much this time, actually. But, you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she might kind of like it. Like, I don't know jack shit about, like, astrology stuff, like all of the stereotypes. I know that Scorpios, which I am, I know Scorpios are supposed to be, like, mega fucking evil and ironically highly sexual. But I think they also hate Geminis for some reason. So, Larry, I think your girlfriend's a walking red flag if she believes in astrology shit and is also a Gemini. Like, I think they call him, like, Two-Faced or some shit. But, you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she might kind of like it. So you're here for the Gemini sculpture. How very like you to try to tell me nothing and give so much away in the process. So to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend Lulu. What? How'd you figure all that out? You literally told me. You literally told me. I did no prodding whatsoever, and you told me everything. From your incessant prattling, you just can't help yourself, can you? Fine, then I won't say another word. I highly doubt that. Larry may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here in the gallery. I said nothing and you just kept talking. God. You know, for once, your inability to shut up actually works in my favor. We'll soon see what he's hiding. It's just a matter of time. What'd you do once you got here? Alright, tell me what you did once you arrived here. What's the big idea? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain. You didn't get a pamphlet? Edgeworth is doing too much. Listen, this is how you have to handle Larry. You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk. Oh, we were supposed to pay? Ooh, shit. Huh? You mean entry isn't... It's not free to get in here? You fucking... See, this is what happens when there's only one person on staff. He could stay quiet and receive every piece of intel he wants. Larry would divulge everything. Yeah. He's either withholding or he's, like, spilling everything. I guess if you just stare coldly at him enough, he will break. You didn't pay upon entry? You mean to tell me that you entered without paying? If there was one person on staff in a museum, I wouldn't pay either. Same. I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anybody at the reception desk is all. So I thought entry must be free. You know what, that's fair. Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk. Yeah, because she was at the security room, turning on the sprinklers, I guess? You're saying Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time. He finds all the girls that just step all over him. Oh, absolutely. Every single girlfriend of his has been a dommy mommy, and I don't exactly know how he pulls them. How the fuck does he pull them? How does he keep getting them? Like, they break up with him, sure, because they find out that he's a massive fucking, like, idiot, right? But how does he pull them in the first place? Like, canonically, Larry must have incredible riz. Like, yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite. Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Miss Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I expect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident. And right after she finally got the place open for business, right after she finally got the place open for business, too. Oh, poor Judy. The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, and it's gonna be ruined now. You know a lot about the Winter Wing. For someone without a pamphlet. You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know all about the Winter Wing. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just so happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it? How? How did you get me again? Because you have the inability to shut up. Larry, you are the reason that the police say you have the right to remain silent. That is for your own good. You know, it's not them trying to shut you up. That's actually your right. Do you know that? Fine, you're right. I came here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing. I won't deny it. Larry's not one to confess so easily. You sure? Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us about the Winter Wing. Bottom energy. Then the lady finds a bottom that actually has a job and personality and dumps him. No, hey. Larry has a personality. He doesn't lack in personality. It's just that his personality sucks. I expect even Larry has found his feet a little by now. Hopefully. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. Oh shit. I'm done with you. Go home. Get the fuck out of my face. That's so funny. Did you enter the Winter Wing? Larry, be honest. Did you enter the Winter Wing? He literally thought a blackmail letter was a good idea as a romantic gesture. Yeah. Yeah. If that's not personality, I don't know what is. Oh, what is that? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? My eyes are always full of suspicion, Larry, especially around you. I tried to get in there, sure, but... You mean you didn't go in? You tried to get in, but you couldn't. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to get in there, but... That old guy came out and fell to the ground, and... Like I said, it was all pretty shocking. No, it's hatred. Keep talking. The victim prevented you from entering. So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you. Yeah, he came out of the Winter Wing door and then down he went. That's the Autumn Wing, though. But wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of? If that stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now. Larry seems to have the Autumn and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim was really to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. We already knew that, though. Hold on. Yeah, here. I just... I need to know. I need to know! I need to know! That's it, I'm done with you, Larry. Go home. You sure? I mean, I'll totally leave if that's cool. I was just thinking of dropping by Lulu's anyhow. No, wait, I didn't mean... I just wanted to be mean. My mistake. Seriously, Edgy, I really think it's time you started taking responsibility for the stuff you say, don't you? Ugh, scolded by Larry? No, no. I can't believe this. Forgive me, would you mind giving me just a little more of your time? If I have to, I guess. Maybe you could sweeten the deal with a free dinner? Very well. Must be more careful about what I say. Oh, fuck. Whoops. That's it, Edgy. Hold on. I ran out of time for the bit. Please, Edgeworth, I'm starving. Larry wins? No. I lose, but I lose for the bit. You know? What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry? You don't let up, do you? I told you I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I kind of changed my mind once I got here. Though I'd go meet my girlfriend, thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead. I think it's time to deploy my clue. So, what became of your sketch? Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? You gave up on that a little easily, don't you? Didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse. Well, I did not see something. Imagine a game if Larry was your assistant every case and he somehow was at every crime scene. Oh, Christ. Please, no. But that doesn't prove that I did see something totally terrifying either, does it? What, were you blinking too hard? So you saw something totally terrifying, did you? Really, Larry? You could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry Butts, that you did in fact see something totally terrifying. How do you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader? No, you literally just say everything out loud. Fine. I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer. This was a monumental waste of time. I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secrets given your track record. It wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate. It was, in fact, a fool's mate. I couldn't help staring at that Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn to it. Objection! You keep talking about the Gemini statue, but there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible. Oh, what do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something? Larry's still laboring under the misconception that he was looking at the winter wing. This piece of evidence shows us what Larry was really looking at. Oh, huh. Each room is kept at a specific temperature to reflect the season it represents. Scorpio is summer. Interesting. Interesting. I fucking hate summer. Hard mode, Larry. I think it's fucked up that there's 4 in autumn, but only 2 in winter. Just make it 3 in each. 78 is not summer temps. Yeah. Yeah. That place should be cranking fucking 90. Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's it. Okay. This one? Presumably? Take that! Take a look at this pamphlet. The autumn wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. So the 2 statues in there were... They were mermaids, so I guess that was Pisces, and then Capricorn is the bull? Or maybe Aries, I don't know. Interesting. Part of Capricorn was covered up, so I assume... I'm under the impression that it was Capricorn. Leo's also not spring. Shh, 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 shh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the winter wing for myself. Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini. Guess that makes sense. Hmm? Why is he not more surprised by that? It did seem pretty weird now that I think about it. One of the 2 people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess that wasn't my imagination either. Other stuff? You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you. Show me what, exactly? I drew a picture of it all. Got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it. But I'm still not that confident in my work, so, Well, I want to see. Really? All right, here. Yo, what the fuck? He's actually so good. Wait, he's already great. He's like already great at this. What the fuck? He's improved for sure. It has been what, like 3 years? Actually, no. How long has it been since Trials and Tribulations? Because it was literally scribbles last time. I know he's like full professional art mode by Spirit of Justice, but that's like ages from now. Also, you know, she's crying tears of blood like all of my creepypastas. Is this admissible as evidence? Probably not. Witness testimony? Sure. No exact time frame, but it's like around a year after. Oh, I see. What on earth? It's grotesque! You're trying to tell me that the statue was crying tears of blood? I have to say, Loris, it's pretty scary. Also, they've got like Danganronpa blood over there. You see that? Also, there's a ladder there. You mean a step ladder? Right, because it was scary. It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes. Crying tears of blood made it a goddess? Pink blood, or what? Are we in a video game? Or specifically in Danganronpa? It freaked me out so bad, I screamed out loud. So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all? Crazy. Wait, when you say it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly? Well, what do you mean, what do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish! That's what I mean. What? A goddess with a fishy bottom half. Sounds like Pisces to me. Heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddie. Wow, really? I thought Pisces was just two plain old fish. Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish? That's some pretty cursed stuff right there. Don't be a fool. I imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. I don't know, because like half of what I assume is Capricorn. Like half of what I assume is Capricorn is also covered up to make it look like Taurus, right? So it might be on purpose that it was like it might have been covered up and then like the cloth was taken away or something, right? Oh, look at you, tucking it carefully into your organizer. You really do care. Huh. I simply thought I might have a use for it later. Maybe in the bathroom. You're the worst, Edgy, the worst! Kinda freaky deaky though, huh? Statue with a bottom half that changes shape? Pretty keen to find out what went down in the autumn wing, aren't you? I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Look at him go. Look at him sketch. Yes, Edgeworth speaking. I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come in now. Thanks. Good work, detective. Just in time. Seems it's finally safe to enter the autumn wing. Good detective sure has impeccable timing. Oh, come on, let's go take a look. I want to see this Pisces statue. You're going in there, Kay? Then maybe I should come along too. Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. You're going to get involved in another case somehow. All right, everyone, to the autumn wing. Here we are at last, and it really does look like look a lot like the winter wing. Oh yeah, you can see the fucking cloth at the bottom of the Gemini thing. Glad you could make it. Hey there. You're Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry. Harry Butts, right? No, for the last time, the name is Loris Donim. Detective, your report, if you don't mind. Gumshoe, is that a left-hand salute? Listen, his sprite is flipped. Yes, sir! Okay, so first off, I found a blowtorch. Yeah, I saw that in the back. The nozzle was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was used pretty recently. Huh. Well, somebody using it to heat something. Me melting the entire ice statue by hand? I guess not by hand, but... like, by one blowtorch? Was the stepladder already, like that when you entered? Yeah, I guess it was used by whoever let out the gas. The gas was inside the case until someone opened the lid. Huh. What the fuck? Why? Is that so? The Pisces statue. Huh? You're sure up on your constellations, sir. You know what the one in the other case is, too? This is the Autumn Wing, so I imagine it should be Capricorn. Guess there's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. Yeah, that's why it's covered up. To make it look like it. That weird cloth that's draped around it's kinda tripped me up. Oh, fuck. Isn't that a piece of luminous cloth from way back when? What's that doing here? Now we have evidence from the IS-7 incident too. We have more evidence in this shot right now. The fucking rock lamp. Cloth. Taking a look around. Seems there's a piece of luminous cloth on each of the other cases, too. Yeah, and that just makes me want to see what's hiding underneath real bad. Then take them off. Sure, let me whip them right off for you. Wow, they're beautiful! Yeah, there's Aries and, Virgo? No, not Aquarius, right? My other source of knowledge on constellations is fairy tale. Yeah, Aquarius. Aquarius, the water bearer. It's like these two events are linked or something. Odd! Oh man, I wish I could see the other statues. They probably didn't draw those though. So the transformation Larry witnessed. Could it have been the moment when the cloth around the Pisces statue's lower half fell away? See, Edgy, see? I wasn't imagining things and I wasn't mistaken. Listen, Master, I think we can all agree this room is fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is that somebody deliberately tried to make the room look like the Winter Wing. Yes, I was thinking exactly the same thing. Fairy Tale is a great source. I have all of the keys. Sheesh. I need to get back to watching Fairy Tale. I think I watched, like, all of the first part. Like, the first 175 or something episodes, but I never finished, like, I never got to the second part. But I've been, like, rewatching the first part because I've forgotten a lot of it. They even covered the statues up in such a way as to make them look similar. With the cloth over the bottom half, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same. Which is kind of crazy, like, did the artist get lazy or something? Did it for Capricorn, cover his bottom half up and he looks pretty much like Taurus. The other two can't be fixed as easily, so covering their cases up completely was the only answer. So somebody went to some lengths to disguise the Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things in here, wouldn't you, Fender? Hold it! There's a new one also, 100-Year Quest. Oh, sheesh. Oh my god. It's oh no, he's not Sebastian anymore. Fucking, Eustace. Oh, Eustace. Mr. Winner and Judge Gavel. What the fuck are you doing here? Ugh, what the heck are you guys doing here? You're the last thing I need. This is my scene, do you hear? Mr. Edgeworth, It seems I have failed in my duty yet again. I pray one day to make you see that your presence is not required at every crime scene.
Ugh. Eustace here to save the day.
And that co-opting the good detective for your own ends is neither right nor good. Highly illegal. I will have to give serious consideration as to how the goddess of justice would have me judge you.
You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way around. It was? Well then, you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot. Oh, you mean... Exactly, your, salary check is taking a hit.
Ah, yes. The words of a trust fund baby. He doesn't know what the fuck a paycheck is.
Bet you're looking forward to payday now. Always wanted to say that. Oh man, getting a wage cut from you of all people. It's fine when it's Mr. Edgeworth, cause, you know, I feel like I usually deserve it if it's coming from Mr. Edgeworth, but coming from you, even I have more self-worth than that, bro. Not so fast, Mr. Winner. I was simply assisting with the police's investigation as a witness and a bystander. Detective Gumshoe is entirely in the right. Oh, he is, huh? So you're saying I should give him a bonus instead?
Yeah, actually he needs it. He needs it. He paid $10 for a cinnamon roll today. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump.
Please. Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, Eustace. No, he just is he's confusing himself into giving Gumshoe a raise. But we must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future. And I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates unfit to tread the hallowed ground of this scene. I'm literally a witness. I'm literally a witness. This guy looks like the type of person to wash his hand after shaking yours, for sure. No. Eustace is the type of guy that would shake you with his gloves on and then wash his gloves. Like an idiot.
What? But we only just got here.
The goddess of justice has conferred her blessings on Eustace, and Eustace alone. Why the fuck are you... Why? By which you mean this is Mr. Winner's case.
That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up. It's time for the warm-up act to get off the stage. After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything. Would you say a suspect already? Who? Who else but your artist friend over there?
God damn it.
Huh? Me? What's going on, Edgy?
Oh my fucking god. Eustace, you know, in any other case that Larry is involved in, that would be valid. But this is the least involved that Larry has ever been in a case. Please. Eustace is the type that would shake your hands, then wash a different pair of gloves, but leave the current ones on. Yeah. Ugh. Jesus. This is the least involved Larry has ever been. What's going on, Edgy? Your guess is as good as mine. Can't even begin to imagine how that boy's mind works. Does he have one?
Unsurprising that you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset.
Lack the attitude? Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase. Well put, Eustace. Why? Why do you enable this? Verity Gavel, you deserve so much better than this fucking loser. Why? Well, I'm not Phoenix. Good luck, Larry. Goodbye. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy?
Oh, he's so fucking stupid. I love him. This is actually the closest to the actual crime he's ever been, though. Usually he's really far away from the crime. I mean... yeah, I guess. I mean, if you don't count the whole blackmail letter climbing down the chimney kind of thing. Wow, he's totally shameless.
Underestimate my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we came here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor there a few questions. And he told me where the poison gas came from.
And where might that have been?
It was, it's this chemical you find everywhere. I can't think of the name now, just now, though, oops. Wait there a second, let me just call him real quick.
Perhaps I can answer your question while Eustace is on the telephone. Dihydrogen monoxide, my god! No! Only a psycho would ever use dihydrogen monoxide. Why let him make the call if you know the answer? The gas was created by... by mixing two specific chemicals. Ubiquium and asphyxion. I'm sorry. Asphyxion? No way. No fucking way! No fucking way. They just named their fantasy murder chemical asphyxion. That's crazy. What kind of chemicals are they? They sound pretty fucking deadly, honestly. Ubiquium is a red liquid used in all manner of everyday products. It's Red 40, you know? Paint and dishwashing liquids, among various others. On its own, it is entirely benign. You know, mostly. The fan translation was even more on the nose. Crazy. So it's something anyone could get their hands on. Precisely. But the same cannot be said for asphyxion. That does sound nasty. What's it used for? It is the main ingredient in a product called Infesticide Ultra. What? What? Infesticide Ultra? It is pure white in color and is unavailable to the average consumer. I mean, other than in the... what was it called? Infesticide Ultra, right? In fact, it is nigh impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we are currently investigating where it might have come from. Came from the statue.
Bleh.
Poison gas ingredient.
I'm back, and I know the name of the chemical now. It's ubiquitous and asphyxiate.
Don't waste your breath. Judge Gavel informed us already.
Huh? Great! That'll make this quicker, I guess. So the source of the gas, ubiquium, is used in paint and stuff, right? And there was somebody here at the gallery today who brought paints with them. Oh my god, he's so fucking dumb.
Bro. Like, literally, it's an art gallery. Do you think that there's not already existing paints here? Oh. Normalium and Fatalium? That's kinda crazy.
Your friend, the artist!
God, he's so fucking stupid. I want to sit this boy down and, like, educate him. Like, I don't know jack shit about the law, but, like, I would study law to fucking... to teach this poor fucking soul about, like, basic... I don't even need to learn law. I just need to learn, like, basic fucking common sense to teach this man. Love some of the names they did in both versions. They're so creative, yet so in your face. Yeah. Anyone who vaguely knows Larry will immediately rule him out simply because there's no way he could competently handle volatile chemicals. True. True. I could see him accidentally creating volatile chemicals, but not on purpose. You can't accuse me just because of that. Like, actually true.
Objection to the paints on that palette in your hand.
Hey, is this kid okay? He seems a little... That's the ultimate fucking insult. For Larry, of all people, to call you out on being fucking stupid, that is the ultimate insult. Holy shit. To be fair, they thought Juniper Woods blew up a courtroom. Oh, Christ. Yeah, a high schooler. I mean... There is the school shooter archetype, like, you know, school bomber type. She wasn't that, though. Indeed. I haven't known him long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusions. A bit slow, you could say. God, pot meat fucking kettle.
Hey, quit talking about me like I'm not even here.
Ignore them, Eustace. They're simply intimidated by you, nothing more. Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions?
Winning? Yeah, good idea. Get a load of this, losers!
Winner's winning deduction. Oh boy.
Our friend the artist here won the race to find the victim and was first on the scene, correct?
Hold on, I just need to check the time. We're good. Okay. Larry saying stupid to a child is like a D ranker and Tetraleaf saying you suck. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which is, as we know, is found in paint. He was carrying paint on his person, and he was one winning stride away from the victim. Which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects.
You're so fucking stupid.
Right, Gavel? You think so too, right?
It is a possibility that certainly can't be discounted. The likelihood of said possibility pretty slim, but, you know. Christ. Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Or something more sinister? The catalyst for a toxic cloud of gas? Perhaps. I think I might have left my heart there, you know? And you might have picked it up. You have a girlfriend, Larry. And she's not interested. I promise you that. I would be careful what you say to me. My gavel is already primed to deliver a guilty verdict. I will beat your ass.
Objection!
I think Eustace thinks that Gavel is his sugar mommy. Fuck, dude, maybe. Cool fact, Eustace conducts in 3/4 time and his song's also 3/4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just that, you know, why is he conducting in the first place? Ignore him, please, Your Honor. It's for the best.
Objection!
Objection! Quit stalling! You can't run away from the fact that my reasoning is flawless. So admit defeat and crawl out. I'll crawl on out of here with your tails between your legs because I win.
I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic. But I suppose I don't have much choice. I'm kind of barricaded by the game. First on the scene, won the race, whatever. I'll be the first one to admit that he's something of a suspicious character. Like, pretty much every single time.
Objection!
First to admit, are you trying to beat me to it? But you can't, because I'm the winner. I'm the first rate, always.
Yeah, first fucking loser. Huh? I'm a first-rate artist, you say? Larry, I don't need you to make this any more convoluted than it already is. That's not even remotely what he said. What the fuck are you talking about? Please, Mr. Winner, just continue. Another interesting fact, his uniform is from the Themis Legal Academy. He's wearing blue because prosecutors originally wore blue there. Oh, actually? Wait, is that lore from... I know it was like Themis Legal Academy, right? But I thought it was just like an oopsie on their part that that they had him wear blue and then made the defense attorneys blue. But I guess it's... Huh. Oh, it's confirmed in an art book. Oh, okay. Which means that they covered it up because they forgot. And, or, you know, it's mostly probably because they wanted it to stay consistent with the theming with Phoenix and Edgeworth, right? The gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which, as we all know, is found in paint. You know, like, I like to... I know it's confirmed in an art book, but I like to headcanon that, the red jacket that he wears is the actual uniform. And, he just, you know, stole someone's blue uniform just because he likes the color.
Hold it!
We do indeed. It seems it's found in a number of everyday products.
Right, which makes your friend's paint pretty darn suspicious.
Yes, because he's the only one who had access to this extremely common chemical.
But isn't it also found in a bunch of other stuff, too? She has a winning point, I guess. Right, Gavel?
I suppose she does. As I said, ubiquium is also found in dishwashing liquids, among other things. In other words, paint isn't the only possible explanation.
No, but just listen to the rest of my amazing deduction, will you?
He was carrying paint on his person. He was one winning stride away from the victim.
Hold it!
I think they wanted Eustace to be a distinct color. But then when you actually go there, they wanted blue to be the same as Phoenix, so it's one of those... what is it? They made a change to suit the game. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because, like, it would have been weird if the defense attorneys were red and the prosecutors were blue, right? But it's just funny to think about. It's by no means certain that paint was the source of the poison gas.
Huh! Well, it's by no means certain that it wasn't either!
Was that supposed to sound clever? He just kind of sounds stupid and desperate. Copying Mr. Edgeworth's speaking style isn't a shortcut to looking cool, you know.
Huh! You make it sound as if you think there's something wrong with how I speak. Anyway, to bring it all home, my winning deduction shows he had paint and he was the closest to the victim. Which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects.
Hold it!
It's really all you're basing your suspicion of Mr. Butts on.
What? You have a problem with that? Then show me some proof, loser! Put up or shut up!
He's literally asking for it, Mr. Edgeworth. He is. So let's find the right piece of evidence and really give it to him. Like, literally. Hand it to him. We know that Mr. Winner isn't much of a listener, but we also know that his reasoning is likely to be based on a flawed assumption. Yeah, he even phoned the other guy and he still got it wrong somehow. Feels bad. Let's get this over with as quickly as we can. It's a waste of all our time.
Hold it!
Oops, fuck. I didn't mean to press. First on the scene. Is found in paint. Is carrying paint on his person. One winning stride away from the victim. Hold on. What exactly am I objecting to here? Bum bum ba-da-bum. Bum ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum. Bum bum bum. At least this testimony's more complete than I found that thing that definitely means the suspect's guilty. Yeah. He's trying to camera frame them for a mugshot? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I actually don't know what I'm fucking objecting to. Oops. The gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which as we know is found in paint. That's true. He was the first on the scene. Don't lose to Eustace, don't want to be worse than him. Yeah, I know. I think it would be embarrassing to even lose health on this dude. I like how smug he is, despite how his head is literally built like a deformed acorn. Listen, don't bully him. He's already dead. Hold on. Carrying paint on his person, he was one winning stride away from the victim. Oh, wait. Wasn't it like... Wasn't it supposed to be... that the gas came from the case? I don't know how to present that, though. Like, with the sketch? He's doing his best. That's honestly an insult. If this is his best. If this is his best. I know it came from the... Wait, is it just that, like... Is it this? Is it literally just like, oh, it couldn't have... He can't have poisoned him because he didn't have the other fucking chemical? Because, like, how the fuck would he get it, right? Is that literally it? Like, that was so obvious that I didn't even, like, clock that that could be a possibility that he did not register. God damn it. Is that really it? Is this really it?
Objection!
Oh my god. Your deductions are anything but winning, I'm afraid. Unless you're looking to win a prize for incoherence.
So you agree that I deserve a prize?
this means. Oh my god. What you deserve is to be set right. The gas came from within the case containing a sculpture of Pisces.
It did, and it was created by the artist guy. With the red paint that we know is full of ubiquium.
Allow me to offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. At least he gets a prize. Yeah, participation trophy. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, asphyxion. Paint containing ubiquium alone wouldn't create any kind of gas at all.
It wouldn't?
How, like, genuinely, how do you fuck this up? Like, genuinely, how do you fuck this up? I can't, like, it really took me so long to piece together that he actually just doesn't know about the fucking asphyxion bit. He literally called the fucking medical professional, asked him the name of the poisons, like, the poison that was used, and he still fucked this up. What?
I thought that they said the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium.
You know what? Actually, that's fair. That's fair. It is a very stupid name for a fucking element.
So you're telling me this was all based on a mishearing of the forensics report? Don't stop yelling at me!
The gas has already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude you should be worrying about.
My aptitude? What does that even mean?
Oh god, this entire game is just teaching this loser vocabulary. You literally used the word 5 minutes ago.
No, I said attitude.
It means one's ability, or how suited one is to a particular task, Eustace. And attitude, the other word you misused only minutes ago as well, is another thing entirely.
I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again.
Sure. Someone come pick up their kid, please. I'm starting to think that, like, he's fucking Gavel's kid with how she, like, babysits him, right? Actually, hold on. How old are they? 17. You're 26? Damn. You're only 9 years older than him? You seem like you're 30-something, like a 30-something dommy mommy. Damn. How the fuck are you a district court judge at 26? What I'm doing is demonstrating that you do not have the aptitude required to head up this investigation.
Overruled.
Overruled because I said so. Before you go any further, you might wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statements. Oh boy, here's the actual competent one. And what flaws might those be? Firstly, that you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the Autumn Wing. That's... And secondly, that you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime. But the paint isn't important on its own, surely. What's important is the combination of the red ubiquium and the white asphyxion. Oh my god! I'm an idiot! Wait! Red and white, that's why we got fucking Danganronpa blood. That's the fucking poison! That's the poison! So many people you've seen thought he was Gavel's kid? Yeah, I mean, like, she'd have to be a pretty young mom for that to be the case, but, yeah. How exactly were the two substances introduced to one another? Surely we need to figure that out before anything else. Indeed we do. And that is what Eustace will be investigating next. Or what he already would be investigating, had you not been here making needless trouble. We are not here to make trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're here to help.
Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you.
I can certainly point you towards a vital clue as to how it was done. He is bluffing, Eustace. Ignore him.
It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner.
Sure. You know, bluffing's kind of not his thing. Like, bluffing is, you know, he's got a close friend that is better at bluffing than him, but he doesn't really do bluffing. If you are sure. And by which I mean, are you sure, Eustace? Are you really sure?
Come on then, show me what you've got. What shows how the gas was created, huh?
Take that!
You're saying this somehow shows us how the chemicals were mixed to make the poison gas?
That's exactly what I'm saying, yes. Thank you for noticing.
Well, they do say I have a good eye.
Oh my god. The red tears Mr. Butt saw, that was the ubiquium.
What? Wait a second. You're saying the statue cried the stuff out? What, so our culprit is some kind of evil spirit?
Maybe, actually. I don't know, if Edgeworth is truly the intellectual he claims to be, he'd also be a student of poker. How much time am I going to have to waste taking him through this step by step? The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. They must have mixed with something else inside that case.
What? And what evidence do you have that that's what happened?
The evidence is right there in the sketch I just showed you. I need to point out the part that shows the two liquids had mixed together. I don't know, the fucking Danganronpa blood.
Take that!
This guy didn't pay his way through law school. He bought his degree from Craigslist. I mean, he did go to law school, but I think like his trust fund paid for it. You know, he definitely has trust fund baby vibes. Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath the Pisces statue's glass case. This clearly shows that the two chemicals mixed.
What? Wait, I don't get it.
Oh my god. No, you can't tell me that you don't know how to make pink. This is like genuinely elementary school stuff. Please, please. I would like to have faith in the future of our legal system. Please. Please don't tell me that you don't know how to make pink from red and white. Please.
How does that prove that some ubiquium mixed with some asphyxion?
We have an artist with us, why don't we ask him? Larry, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have experience with mixing colors? What happens when you mix red with white? Don't treat me like a dum-dum, Edry. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Dude. He didn't even graduate high school. Any idiot knows that red and white makes pink. I mean, there's variations. You got your rose pinks and your baby pinks. You got your hot pinks. That will be more than enough, thank you. If you say any more kinds, I'm afraid dear Eustace's head will explode. With all of the new information that he's learning. Do you see what I'm getting at now, Mr. Winner?
Oh, I think I do. You're saying that the statue cried pink. Ubiquium is red, asphyxion is white. Mix the two together, and someone dies. And you get pink. That's what the pink liquid is.
Larry graduated junior high. Eustace got expelled from kindergarten. Yeah. Yeah. Somehow. Yes, very good. We got there in the end. Hooray.
Yes. Interesting.
I think you finally convinced him.
Overruled.
God damn it. Mr. Edgeworth, you have raised a possibility, nothing more. We cannot know for sure that this shows the result of the two chemicals having mixed. It could be Danganronpa blood. And besides, the sketch you are attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its veracity? Hey, I drew everything exactly as I saw it. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth. Forgive me, but I did not ask for your opinion. So, try shutting the fuck up? Ooh, she's a cold one, but I like it. You have a girlfriend, Larry. Think of Lulu. You may rest assured, Your Honor, that I mean to prove my theory to all of our satisfaction.
Overruled.
It may not be wise. Oh, God. It may not be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth. Especially as there is another question to which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove that this man did not enter the Autumn Wing? Until you are able to, there is little more to discuss. I mean, surely the security cameras have footage, right?
Oh, wait, maybe the victim could help us out with that.
Mr. Gusteau, he is still unconscious and in critical condition.
Oh, he is? Oh, that sucks.
Now, if you don't mind, Eustace needs to carry out his own investigation of this area. No, but the stepladder argument. If you would be so kind as to leave him in peace. Amen. For the presiding judge's sake, I pray to the goddess that you need not ever be summoned to testify. Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist? If you could just hold that pose for a moment there, Miss Ice Queen. I am Justice Verity Gavel, and I would be grateful if you would dispense with the childish epithets. Oh, finally she tells me her name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Laurice Donim, but you can call me Laurice. If you could stop wasting the court's time, Mr. Donim. You know what? I can ship it. She clearly has a thing for, you know, fixing stupid men. So, maybe it's a match made in heaven. Maybe it's a match made in hell. Oh yeah, sorry, it's just, there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. Enabling, true. I tried to open it and then the old guy came tumbling out. It does appear that the door can be unlocked from the inside. However, that does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time as you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I am afraid.
Objection!
Objection! Well, as it happens, I can back our pal up, I can back our pal here up on that. What? Yep. We tried to come in here too, but it's just like the guy said. It was locked up tight. Ain't that so, Mazzarino? It is. I distinctly remember how it went. So, Winter Wing, Winter Wing. Huh? I don't believe it, it's locked. Gallery's open for biz, but the Winter Wonder Wing's off limits. What gives? Bam, bam. Prior to the incident with the cast, it was not possible to enter this room from the outside.
Overruled.
And what is to say that your suspicious friend was not in here, with the victim the entire time?
Objection!
The fact that he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas Search him for a gas mask if you like. I doubt you'll find one. I see. Then I suppose we will have to take you at your collective word. That was a little too easy. Well, Judge Gravel, do you accept that Mr. Butts is no longer a viable suspect? And that once again, Mr. Winner's deductions have fallen short of the mark? They just need a bit of maturing.
What are you talking about? I just need some more information, that's all. You can't blame a guy for being a little hasty with his deductions.
Yes, I can. What the fuck are you talking about? You know it's not cool for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right? Very well. Then perhaps we should call over our next suspect. Mr. Donim, you may step down from the stand. Huh? I'll go, you mean? But I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please. I'm going to tell your girlfriend about this. Somehow. Overruled. Show no mercy! Squish my heart into a goopy mush. I love it! Yeah. Yeah, you know what? They're a good match. Who exactly is this next suspect? The pharmacist, Alicia Scone. Oh, yeah, I forgot you were a pharmacist. Your artist friend may have circled to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra. But someone in her line of work would surely have a better idea of where such a thing might be acquired. True. The court hereby calls for a 10-minute recess. Eustace, we will go and fetch the suspect. Your winning smile will bring her running, I am sure.
My winning... Of course, Gravel. Let's go get her at once. Hey, Detective Flatfoot, you carry on investigating while I'm gone, okay? Sure. I was already gonna do that for Mr. Edgeworth, and I already kinda have.
Is it possible? Could Judge Gravel have suspected Miss Scone from the start? Huh. So she just let Eustace do his bit with Larry? Just to enable him? Crazy. Alright, you know what? Speaking of 10-minute recesses, I'm also gonna take a little break to go to the bathroom, so I will BRB. I return. Took a little longer than expected because I had to deal with a monster. By which, I mean, the sink was fucking leaking and got my socks all wet. Okay, where are we? Let's get back to this. Isn't possible. Could Judge Gavel have suspected Miss Scone from the start?
Now that you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. Winter like she usually does, huh?
What exactly is your angle here, Judge Gavel? I mean, I don't want to... Oh, we're too... Bruh! Bruh! Really? I paused to take a... to take a bathroom break, like, literally, like, 3 lines away from a 2-bit continue. Crazy. I'm going, though. I gotta keep going. It's only, what, like, 11:30? I still got, like, a solid 2 hours. Am I gonna have to stop in the middle? Probably. They sure are taking their time. Thought that was supposed to be a 10-minute recess. Calling me out, huh?
Sorry to keep you losers waiting.
Like, yeah, you guys had to wait for that one in real time. That was a real recess.
But wait no longer. I won the race to find Delisha Scone, and here she is.
She was literally in the building.
Oh, hello, dears. This lovely young man said you wanted to speak with me. Delisha Scone, purveyor of the most wondrous wares a pharmacist can offer, at your service. Delisha to my pals, and even Miss Delicious to some. You can call me the winner, and I'll call you whatever I want. All right, Winnie Pooh, whatever you say. It's lovely to meet you, dearie.
So much for call me the winner.
Oh, have we met before, young man?
Get a load of this, Delisha. That's Miles Edgeworth, Gregory's son. You're working in a pharmacy right now? You're basically her.
Well, I never. It's a pleasure to meet you, Milesy Smiles.
If you must address me by my given name, just Miles will do.
Oh, Greggy Peglegs boy. And all grown up too. Makes me feel my age, why don't you?
I wonder just how old she is. She's like 83. You're not a pharmacist, your age is also not question mark. Eustace, I believe we have some questions for our pharmacist.
No, yeah. What brings you to the gallery today, Miss Scone? Why, I came to see your dear old Moody Judy, of course. We've been fast friends for 18 long years, and no one's going to stop me visiting her now.
You've been fast friends ever since you infiltrated their competition? I understand that you helped look after Mr. Cousteau in the immediate aftermath of the attack.
Oh, I didn't do much really, just whipped up a quick antidote for the dear old doctor. Wow, you can make an antidote just like that? Oh, yes, dear. As long as I have the right ingredients, I can throw together just about any medicine you like.
It certainly helped. The magical room was. It certainly helped that the magical room was well equipped, though. We were much better off treating him here than losing vital minutes taking him to hospital.
Anyway, we did what we could. The rest, well, that's up to him. And do you know the victim, Miss Delicious?
Oh, yes. Well, sort of. It's been 18 years since I last saw him. Apparently, he's famous these days. One of the best confectioners in the world. Or so they say. Huh. with his dink-ass fucking sugar sculptures. At least Judy looks a little different in 18 years. Not much different, but still different. Alicia's the exact same. Yeah. Yeah. Like, Gusteau aged significantly. Judy looks a little bit, like, older, but Delicia is the same fucking sprite.
Interesting, so he's a well-known public figure. Oh, yes, dear. He was on the news and everything. Confectionery crafting king of the world, they said.
So funny also, her name in the fan translation is Delicia Scones. Crazy. Wait. They dropped the S, that's the only difference? That's actually insane. Like, I would have thought that they would, like, change every single name that the fan translation came up with, right? Huh. That's interesting. Wow, so the old dog really went to Zhengfa and upped his game just like he said he would. It just fits her so perfectly, I guess. Yeah. Perhaps if we could proceed to the matter at hand. Miss Scone, are you familiar with a substance known as Infesticide Ultra?
Of course, dear. You use it to get rid of, you know what. Oh, it's awfully strong, though. That's why they don't sell it in the shops.
Might I ask what you mean by you-know-whats?
The little blighters that frighten the life out of poor innocent ladies like yours truly, that's what. Ghastly little creatures running around people's nice clean kitchens and terrorizing them.
So it's roach poison.
Oh, I get it, those.
Thank you, Miss Scone. One more question, if you don't mind. Are you aware of what happens when the chemicals asphyxion and ubiquium are combined?
Oh, yes?
It's right there in the Infesticide Ultra instructions. Do not mix with products containing ubiquium. Ever. Because if you do, they react with each other and make a horrible poisonous gas. What was it again? Effects of inhalation include respiratory complications and, well, death. And poor old Gusty very nearly didn't make it. To make that much gas you need, probably 500 milliliters of each chemical, I'd say. She certainly talks like a skilled pharmacist. Why the fuck did you pretend to be a confectioner? Literally just for the sweets?
Ubiquium's awfully thick and sticky, and it heats up very quickly indeed. It's also bright red and smells minty fresh. Ooh, and cheap as chips. That's why they use it in everything. Asphyxion's more watery, and it's white in color.
That will do, thank you. You are clearly well informed, Miss Scone.
As well I should be, dearie. After all, Infesticide Ultra is made by the company I work for.
Girl, you are implicating yourself. Do you know? Does she know? It's very close to the Japanese name. What's her Japanese name?
Oh, but before you get the wrong idea, they don't go around handing out free samples. As I say, it's awfully terribly dangerous. You couldn't buy it even if you wanted to.
Yes, Miss Scone. Very interesting indeed. I think that tells us all we need to know. Strange. I thought she suspected Miss Scone. But something in that smile makes me wonder if she has some other angle in mind. I mean, I would definitely suspect Scone.
What is it, Detective Flatfoot? Any developments to report? Yes, sir. Turns out the sculpture's glass display case is open from the top.
There is she scone. Oh, so it's literally just delicious scone. Crazy.
Turns out the glass... Okay, they open from the top. Huh, that's rather unusual. And the temperature inside can be adjusted too, all the way down to 0 degrees. The Pisces case was kept at 26 degrees. Dang near got my hand stuck to it. Well, lucky you escaped alive. Anything more relevant to the case?
You know, this is a very good banter between, like, Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, they found something on the underside of the top part of the Pisces case. Traces of ubiquium.
I mean, yeah, no shit. We already established that the gas came from that.
Oh, now we're talking.
That's odd. If there was ubiquium stuck to it, it should have stayed stuck. After all, at 26 degrees, it would have been frozen solid.
It would, huh? So, how did things wind up as they are now?
They heated up. I think Kay might be able to help us figure out just that. Or at least Mr. Thief might.
It's Little Thief, Mr. Edgeworth. Huh. You guys are that desperate to get on my good side, huh? Fine. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but take it away.
What are you fucking... You saw it happen! I can't believe I'm taking orders from this guy. Well, whatever. Anything for the truth.
Overruled.
Bruh! Before you get too carried away. The goddess of justice has no need of your help. We will find the truth ourselves. Youch! Why so frosty, Judge G? Your baby prosecutor just give the big thumbs up. What's the issue here? I guess she's not, like, fully on his side this case, huh? Oh, wait, don't tell me the committee has some dirty little secret it doesn't want us finding out. I am not required to explain myself to you. I plead the fifth, as I usually, would. And everyone should. But if you feel that you absolutely must participate in the investigation, perhaps you can prove to me that it will be worth our while to keep you around. What exactly does she have in mind here? Who triggered the release of poison gas? Probably the victim. If you can answer this question, I will consent to your participation in the investigation. You heard the lady smiles? Somebody opened the Pisces case and let out that gas. Considering what we've learned so far, there's only one person who it could possibly be, no? Yes, the answer is indisputable. In that case, please kindly provide it now. Who released the poison gas? Had to be Gusteau.
Take that!
The victim Carmelo Gusteau is the only person to have entered the Autumn Wing. Thus, only he could have opened the case. Correct. That appears to be the only logical answer. Very well. I will permit your participation in this investigation to continue. That's like too easy. What is her fucking angle? I don't understand. However, if at any point I feel you are contributing nothing of value, you will be removed. Immediately and indefinitely. Understood. Jesus, you're fucking scary. Even if Mr. Gusteau did open the case, we still have no idea why. To steal it, maybe? Comically large fridge? Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, tell me what you want to see. Let's use the data we've collected to recreate the scene before the poison gas went off. On it! Here we go, Mr. Thief!
Don't scare me like that!
Wait, but you saw this already, didn't you? So, this is what you were talking about. You're Mr. Thief. Were they not here for the prison, when we used it for the prison case? Huh. His scared spread is great, yeah. Look at him. He's like half ready to fight, but not like fully. They weren't there, they came in at the end. Ah, I see. Let's begin by examining the Pisces sculpture. There's a generous amount of ubiquium frozen to the underside of the top part of this case. Huh. Yeah, which is what's keeping that lid on real tight.
The actual glass lid is all cracked though, right? Somebody really went to town on your little house there, huh, Pisces?
And do we have any idea of how the glass lid might have come to be so cracked?
Well, it doesn't look like the outer-facing side of the glass suffered any damage.
Huh. It was from the inside? I see. So we've cracked a piece of glass. So we have a cracked piece of glass that we know was ice cold on its inner-facing side. And we also know that it wasn't damaged in any direct way on its outer-facing surface. Thoughts?
Ice cold makes me think of the way that you glare at people, sir.
Wax makes me think about those deeply etched lines on your forehead. Why am I being bullied? When they came in, it was basically the final battle. Oh, yeah. It was cracked by heat expansion. Applying heat to ice-cold glass from the outside will cause it to crack. Oh, with the blowtorch. Huh. Well, I appreciate the science lesson, but why is it all heat-cracked in the first place? Why indeed, a heat-cracked glass lid, lined on its underside with frozen ubiquium. You look like the cat that got the cream, Mazzarino. You know what happened, don't you? Yeah, someone blowtorched the top of it. And then it melted the ubiquium. Made her cry, I guess. I don't know how it got to her eyes, given that she has a hood on, but you know. I certainly do. And what's more, I know how Mr. Gusteau opened the case.
What? But you didn't give me a chance to figure it out first.
It would have been quite the wait.
Well, don't keep it to yourself, Edgeworth. I want answers.
Very cold plus very hot equal bad. No fucking shit.
Take that!
Yeah, don't say. The blowtorch showed signs of having been used recently when it was found here in the autumn wing. I think it's likely that it was used on the glass lid, causing it to crack.
A blowtorch? Who uses a blowtorch to open a glass case?
Oh, I get it. Mr. Gusteau was trying to melt the frozen ubiquium so he could open the lid. Indeed.
Ugh. You beat me to the answer by a second, but we'll see who wins in the end.
He's so dumb. Can Edgeworth, like, adopt him? Like, you know how Phoenix has his menagerie of, like, kids that he's basically taking care of? Like, Edgeworth's got Kay. Can he take in Eustace, too? It is odd, that's true. Don't try and tell us you nearly had it. You didn't have a clue.
Nuh-uh. It was Edgeworth making things hard to understand.
Bro. Laurice is inspired right now. Kay, would you mind updating the recreation so that Mr. Winner can follow along too? Ah, sure, just for him. Alright, here goes. Mr. Gusteau was alone in the autumn wing. And while he was here, he used this blowtorch to melt the frozen ubiquium on the underside of the lid.
And?
As the ubiquium melted, it mixed with the asphyxion that was already present inside the glass case. Huh. Is there a reason that the simulation leads it to the river? Thereby producing a poisonous gas. When Mr. Gusteau had finally managed to open the lid, he would have released the gas and poisoned himself. He made it as far as the fountain room where he collapsed. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. So that means that the fountain's fucking... The fountain is now poisoned, is what I'm hearing.
So he opened the case and out came the gas. Huh.
Seems we got there in the end. But why the heck a doodle-doo did he want to open the case in the first place? I'm not sure. In fact, we don't even know what his ultimate goal was. I'm thinking he might have... Oh. I'm thinking he might have come here for the same reason I did. To check out the... not the autumn wing, but the winter wing. You remember, right? I thought this is where the winter wing was when we first got here.
Yeah, because this is where his sculptures were, like, 18 years ago. So it makes sense.
Got you out too, did it, my little Eddie Lumpkin? I was ever so confused what with it being Chili Wink's room all those years ago. There's even the same little tree in front of the blessed door. Who wouldn't be all 6s and 7s, eh? That's a lot of fucking setup to, like, trick someone. Did Judy do it? Is it Judy? I think Judy might have done it. Did everyone involved with the IS-7 incident make the same mistake? I think we need to go and take another look at the winter wing. Time to see how quickly I can convince Mr. Winner, I suppose.
Eureka! Ladies and gentlemen, I have an answer.
The answer to what, exactly?
The man was going to end it all!
God. Ah, yes. Me killing myself in the most fucking, like, confusing, like, deliberate murder plot I possibly can, just to confuse the investigators, right? He's thinking might be dangerous, though.
A dramatic exit stage left, sort of artsy-fartsy farewell.
Why? She hasn't aged a day. Yeah. Have you been listening to at all this whole time?
Huh. At my level, I barely need to listen to a word, and I still remember exactly half of what's going on.
Oh. He fully just is admitting to, like, I only caught half of that, huh? Bro say he's just like me for real, for real. Perhaps I can explain a few of the finer details to you later, Eustace. Winner's prerogative.
Winners? Sure. Thanks, Cavell.
Thank you indeed. I find it's always best to leave things like child wrangling to a professional. I don't like children very much. I'm not very good at dealing with them. They always think I'm scary. In the meantime, don't you have something to tell Mr. Edgeworth and his friends?
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot.
What is it now?
I took the liberty of investigating our friendly pink pharmacist here. Or rather, I had one of my underlings do it for me.
That's nothing to brag about, you know.
Shut up! Can't you see I'm talking?
I know you're talking. That's why I interrupted. So you would shut the fuck up.
Rude! Anyway, let's put a pin on in my suicide theory for now. Yeah. I have something more important to tell you. It's, Gavell, what was it again? It was Miss Delicious who set up the poison gas trap.
How could you say that? I was greatly saddened to learn of this, Miss Scone. I mean, she is sussier, for sure. The profession is one dedicated to saving lives, and yet you used your expertise to try to take one. I beg your pudding! How dare you? I did no such thing! Perhaps you could explain, Mr. Winner.
Haha. You bet I can. Get a load of this. This is Miss Delicious's, a pharmacist's license.
Restricted toxin handler's license. Crazy.
And it says right here that she's authorized to handle Infesticide Ultra.
A product that we have established contains asphyxion, one of the ingredients of our poison gas.
Exactly. It's almost impossible for ordinary people to get a hold of that stuff. But Miss Delicious is no ordinary person. She's a card-carrying pharmacist.
I didn't do it. This is all just a terrible misunderstanding. Rude.
And that's not all. There was a bottle of Infesticide Ultra in the victim's pocket. And what do you know? It's covered in your fingerprints.
Okay, well that's not a good look. That's not a good look, honestly, for you, girly.
Hey.
To be fair, there are licenses to handle very hazardous drugs. I mean, yeah.
We know that you and Miss Bound took the victim to the medical room. What better moment to slip the bottle into his pocket,
Why the fuck would she do that? Why the fuck would she do that, though?
No!
But why would she do that, though?
There was only one person on the premises licensed to carry Infesticide Ultra, and that was you, Miss Scone.
Okay. And just because she's the only one legally allowed to handle it doesn't mean that she's the only one that handled it, you know? Like they're committing murder. They're already breaking the rules. Like, you think they have a problem with using an illegal substance to carry out their murder plot? Crazy.
Furthermore, you are acquainted with Miss Bound, the owner of the gallery.
Oops.
Meaning you would have had access to the building, an ample opportunity to prepare your trap.
Oh dear, listen, you don't understand. That Infesticide Ultra was stolen from me.
Lying will only lengthen your sentence, Miss Scone.
I'm not lying. Oh, it's in my bag somewhere, I'm sure of it. What is she looking for? That's not it. And that's not it. That cloth looks familiar. Sussy! Sussy! I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking Judy stole it from her. Judy stole it from her, set up the trap, also asked Delicia to bring the cloths, the luminescent cloths, so she could trick Gustavo into going into this gallery, right? She would trick him into going into this gallery to murder him. Why? Maybe maybe they got beef. maybe they got beef. I imagine it's got a tie to the case 18 years ago, though, yeah? Because what's his face? Samson Tangaroa, her partner, her business partner, as it were. He was found guilty for the case 18 years ago. Maybe, because we never solved it. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was Gusteau, right? And she did it as revenge? Like, maybe she knew something, but, like, the courts wouldn't believe her, so she's like, well, I gotta do vigilante justice now, and then she killed him with her own... I mean, attempted to kill him. Like, on her own means. That's great. She tried to murder him because they got beef. Yeah. You don't try to murder people you got beef with? go. I knew it was in here somewhere. Look. And what is this?
There's something written on it, I think. I can't read, though, so...
April 1 complaint field. Complaint filed. Offense theft. Item stolen. Infesticide Ultra 1 bottle. It's a crime report relating to a theft.
What?
See, you silly billies. I told you somebody pinched it off me. A week ago, no less.
By which you mean to say that it was not in your possession at any point today?
That's exactly what I mean to say. I think the bottle you found might be the one I lost. I always have some in my medicine bag, just in case, you know. Wait, why? Why? Oh, you silly bitches. And I'm supposed to keep my bag locked up tight, but, well, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. Why do you just carry around poison? And now, thanks to silly old me, someone's gone and mixed up a cloud of poison gas with the stuff. I see, but why on earth would you carry such a hazardous substance around with you? Like I said, just in case. You never know when one of them might appear. Oh, roaches? You mean the ghastly little creatures that run around in people's nice clean kitchens type of them? You never know when you would need poison. It's true. You could just roll up a newspaper and whack! One and done.
Psst. Gavel, what do I do now?
Of course. I think perhaps it might be wise to confirm the authenticity of the crime report, just to be safe. Can't hurt to verify Miss Scone's story, after all. She may be lying to us.
Good idea. All right, I'm going to go give the precinct a call. Don't go anywhere.
I mean, even if the crime report is, like, reported, like, that doesn't mean she's not lying. It just means she planned it a week in advance, right? So Miss Scone might not be guilty after all. Indeed. If she really were the ones who set up the poison gas, if she really were the one who set up the poison gas trap, then I highly doubt she would have used a method that directly implicates her.
So who do you think did it, Smiles?
Judy, probably. Someone with knowledge of the victim's likely behavior and the time and means to prepare. Two factors which point to one very specific person.
Oh yeah, and who might that be? Don't leave us hanging, big guy.
It's Judy. Who had the means to steal the Infesticide Ultra and dress one room up to look like another? Fuck. Judy Bound.
Take that!
Surely only Miss Bound, the proprietor of these premises, could possibly have prepared in such a way. We'll need some solid evidence to support such a theory, nonetheless.
So it was her, huh?
Strange, it's like he already knew.
Huh! Nice shooting, Mazzarino. I might have to make that associate position a permanent deal.
That is not what I was hoping for. I am a prosecutor.
I'm back with results. The police have confirmed that the theft really was reported and logged. Which means we may have been a little bit hasty with some of our conclusions, team.
You mean that every single one of your conclusions proved to be hogwash?
No, I mean, we're only just getting started.
Oh? Then what's our next move?
Well,
first, we need to go and talk to Miss Bound. And then
I'll think about what to do after that.
Mood. One thing at a time.
Eustace. Mr. Gusteau's real destination appears to have been the Winter Wing. Perhaps it would be worth having someone investigate that room more thoroughly.
Oh, yeah, we should totally do that. A Flatfoot, go investigate the Winter Wing.
Yes, sir.
Gavel, we're going to talk to Miss Bound.
Very good, Eustace.
We'll join you, if you don't mind.
I do mind, because you're kind of mean to me.
Look at him on the phone. He's got big business deals. Oh, shit. I'm so sleepy.
But I gotta wake up, because I got fucking work later today.
Hold on, let me drink some water. Yeah, you can plan for this. I don't get why it's like, oh, she has a report. This is a planned murder, so a report just shows it was planned. Yeah, exactly. Like,
All right, you have your orders. Go talk to Bound for me.
what the fuck?
Hey, Mr. Winter, weren't we going to talk with Miss Bound ourselves? Sure, but I thought, why not let the grunts handle the grunt work, you know? Means I can just sit back and wait for their report. A winning strategy.
My god, you spoiled little shit. Fuck, I'm rich and I'm not even this fucking bad. Ah, he's so exhausting. I need a break. Huh? There's something in the fountain. Oh! Yeah! Oh, I thought that was K.
Yeah! It's a body!
Let the brokes be brokes. What on earth? Who the fuck is this?
Order. Order in the courts. Somebody call forensics.
Bad news, sir. Real bad news. I mean, we saw in the winter wing, or rather, in the autumn wing, that the melting, like the puddle went into the fountain, right? So the fountain's probably poisoned. Don't worry, guys. She's just thirsty.
Order. I will have order, detective.
The ice sculptures in the winter wing. They've all melted.
What? The fuck? What do you mean? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Are the statues made of... No, that wouldn't make any... No, wait. Are the statues... No, because they're white, right? Are the statues made of frozen... the frozen poison shit, the insecticide? Because that would make sense, because like the moment that he reacts with the ubiquium, it just turns into poison. Huh. That's so interesting. Well, we need to, you know, evacuate. What?
Huh?
Say! He fucked it up. He fucked up the chain. God damn it. You fucking... Huh? That's a fucking stupid bit. It's so in character though. Oh fuck, that's so funny. Oh fuck, there's some brown shit over there. What is the meaning of this? Now we have 2 victims?
Yeesh, talk about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Even the ice is melted again.
Again?
This is like some weird rerun. Same people, same everything.
I said it before and I'll say it again. This is no coinky dink. You with me, right, Malzarino? I am. And I think the answers lie in the IS-7 incident itself. In fact, I'm convinced of it. Great minds think alike. Alrighty then. Time for another trip down memory lane. Oh shit. Hey, okay, that was a short-ass segment. I'll fucking take it though. Cause if I was worried that this segment would last too long, but this actually works out for me. Alright. The events of 18 years past will be explored next time. No, we're not going into memory mode. That can wait until next time. Hold on. How the fuck? God. It won't let me leave. Well, okay. I guess you guys are just gonna have to listen to sad music, as I go to my ending screen. Yeah, no idea why they had to save like 20 minutes before, basically. Yeah, no fucking clue. Eustace is constantly confused. Me too, bitch. What did say? That's a stupid bit. I love it though. Anyways, enjoy the sad music, guys. See you all next time. I'm streaming Tetrio and a language puzzle game tomorrow. So see you all then. Bye bye. Peace.